Hey. So, reflecting on a little bit about everything within the lives and questions that have surfaced in some of my lives from the villagers and from the ones that stop in and pop in. The question is, what is love? I get that one a lot. What is love? Do you love? How can you know if it's love? And that's not an easy answer. But usually when it's love, you're going to know. You're going to know that it's love because there's this thing that happens within you. This feeling, this urge, this sensation of wanting to be around that person. Wanting to be, in close proximity to that person. And it's going to be like this nagging, if you will, feeling that you constantly have to, address because it won't go away. Love is unpredictable. Love is a huge feeling. It's the biggest emotion and feeling that there is. That there's some big ones out there like hate and anger and jealousy and strife and envy and greed, right? But love is what the word says, conquers all. It also says, yeah, you could be riddled with diseases and riddled with sin, but guess what? Love covers a multitude of them. So this tells me that love is the greatest emotion, the greatest power that there is. And with that, you can ward off, meaning you can get away, make away, or put away, if you will, all these other strong emotions and feelings that can take over your life. We have to fill our daily cup up of love. Now, there's many kinds of loves. Love comes in all kinds of shapes, colors, styles. It can be, love of your family, love of your job, love of your neighbors, love of your children, love of your spouse, love of your friends, your siblings. There's so much love. It's not like people think that it's just this one little piece of love and that's it. No. Love is broad. Love covers so much, and so that's why it's important that we fill our cup up daily. Our cup of love has to be filled up daily. I will repeat that, and I repeat it for myself. Our cup of love has to be filled up daily in order to be able to give it out. Why? Because you can't give what you don't have. You can't give what you've never felt. You can't give what you never have experienced. And so that's why we need to fill ourselves, our cup of love. We need to fill it up. And how do you fill it up, Michelle? That's easy to say. How do you fill it up? Yeah, I knew you was going to ask me that question. And so how do we fill it up? By loving. Hello? By being loving. By being kinder. By, being a little bit more loose with it. Like, don't be so uptight all the time. Like, allow yourself to laugh every now and then, to smile, to greet somebody that you've never known. Allow yourself to go out and have a little moment for yourself. Splurge on yourself. Why am I saying self? Because I just finished saying that if you don't have it, you can't give it. So you have to start off by giving it to yourself, by loving yourself and feeling good about yourself. Once you start filling yourself up with that and loving yourself, now you can love others. And that's why I'm preaching this today. I'm not preaching it. I'm preaching it, yes, but I'm saying it too. Okay? Because I'm saying it first to myself, and I always say this to myself. Michelle, you got to love yourself. It don't matter. You messed up. Yeah, you messed up. So what? Who cares is what I always say. You messed up and who cares? Keep on going. Okay, you fell down, get back up again. Fall down, get back up again. Fall down, get back up again. You don't off yourself. You don't end it all because of some of the things that choices, mistakes, people bullying you and things like that. You don't do that. On the contrary, you fill it up by loving yourself first, and then you can share that love with others. Okay? So please, 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 let's fill up that cup of love so that we can love ourselves and then we can love others. Okay? If you felt this message, if this message just landed in your lap at the right time, then it was for you.